In the hospital elevator, I actually felt my heart stop, and then I stopped breathing. I remember saying, "So this is it." The next thing, I was looking down from the ceiling in the intensive care unit. There was this young doctor in a white coat and two nurses bent over me. The doctor was yelling, "Get this and get that." Next thing, I was going through this passage. I didn't hit any of the walls, and at the other end, I walked out into an open field. On the far side was this endless white wall, which had 3 steps leading up to a doorway. I entered. Up on the landing sat this dazzling figure of an old man in glowing white robes. He seemed to be looking down into a big book and studying. As I approached, I felt an overwhelming reverence, and I asked, "Are you Jesus?" He said, "No, you will find Jesus and your loved ones beyond that door." Then he looked again in his book and nodded. "You may go on through." On the other side of the door, I was amazed to find a brilliantly lit city, reflecting what looked like rays of the sun, only diffused and suspended with particles of radiance. The rows were all made of gold. Some sort of shining metal covered the domes and steeples in beautiful array, and the walls were strangely smooth, not quite like marble, but made of something I had not seen before. Even the air smelled good, and faint music was there. Then I saw 2 figures walking toward me, and I knew immediately who they were. My mother and father, who had died years ago. My mother was an amputee at the time of her death, but now she had 2 legs and was walking. "You and father are beautiful," I said. And my father said to me, "You are beautiful. Just look at yourself and see how you glow." Then I noticed that one building was much larger than all the others. It looked like a football stadium with the open end radiating a blinding light. I tried to look at the light, but it was too brilliant. Many people were gathered in front of this building in an attitude of prayer. I pointed and asked my parents, "What is that?" "In there is God," they said. I will never forget that scene. As we approached the next place, the place where Jesus was supposed to be, I felt as if I were hit and everything became dark. A jolting power went through my body and it hit me again in the chest, arching my body upward. I opened my eyes and I grabbed the heart machine's paddles before they could shock me again. That was the experience. I find it super amazing that in this stadium was God. Isn't that something?